There are dozens of vehicles in Motortown, and while most of them are available at all the different dealerships around the map, there are some vehicles that are not so easy to find. They're scattered all over the world, sometimes in very unexpected places, and require a fair bit of exploration before you can find them. If you ever saw a car you like passing by and wondered, wait, where can I get it? Well, in this video, I will show you exactly that. Welcome to Motortown Hub. Before we begin, to keep things brief, instead of going into details about every vehicle, I will attach this table to each entry, so you can see all the important information for yourself. I will also have a small talk about asset vehicles and their future at the end of the video, but for now, let's start with something big. Introducing Jemusi semi-truck and old trailers. Despite offering 3 different variants of Jemusi, the truck dealership notably lacks the semi-truck version. Instead, it is located at the Magis logging warehouse, right at the parking lot, together with 2 small trailers, a dumper trailer and a logging trailer. It is currently the only all-wheel drive semi-truck in the game, and apart from being a great solution for off-road trucking, it is also a good entry-level truck at a price point of 80,000 coins. Next on the list is Hana. Keeping the off-road theme, this pickup truck might not have a large cargo space to be used for deliveries, but with a high ground clearance and all-wheel drive, it will excel at any off-road application, from exploring uncharted territories to towing small trailers. Not a bad deal for 20,000 coins. Hana can be found near the logging camp at the central Jeju, at this little hidden area. Just turn to the right, and you won't miss it. Switching to something smaller, a humble GoKart is a very fun vehicle to drive, and can even be upgraded with a better engine. And with a price of only 5,000 coins, you have no excuse not to have it in your fleet. Unsurprisingly, it is located at the GoKart track, near the Ollok Speedway, just behind the garage. Next car on our list is Duke, and this coupe not only has a lot of character, but its short wheelbase combined with a rear wheel drive also makes it an extremely engaging car to drive. It could easily become an occasional race car, a reliable and fun daily driver, or even a very decent taxi cab. Duke can be found at a parking lot in the south of Jeju Island and will cost you only 25,000 coins. Moving on to Ranchi, a true workhorse when it comes to pickup trucks. It has the largest cargo bed compared to other pickups, and being all-wheel drive, it is a very pleasant ride. With a price tag of 20,000 coins, it is a great asset to start your cargo empire with. You can find Ranchy tucked away at the Oval Ranch, near the wrecked trucks at the back of the estate. Now let's take a look at Neo. This legendary hot hatch will make any rally lover happy. All-wheel drive, short and very universal, Neo is a great vehicle for any type of racing and offers many aerodynamic parts to customize the look to your liking. The price is set to 50,000 coins, and it is located at a limestone quarry at Dongsan. To find it, you will have to go to the very bottom of the quarry, where Neo is parked near the small lake. Next up is Mitage. This SUV does not offer much in a way of customization, but with 4 seats and 3-star comfort rating, it's a good choice if you want to do some off-road taxi jobs. This vehicle is found at the parking lot of the Water Factory in West Jeju and has a price tag of 40,000 coins. Have you ever seen this weird low semi-truck and wondered what's the deal? Well, meet the Lobo van. This monster of a trailer was made specifically to be used with this semi-truck, and because of a unique design, it offers the largest cargo capacity of any trailer currently in the game. To help with maneuverability, the trailer has extra steering axles, and I have to warn you, it will not work with any other semi-truck. Instead of being sold at a trailer dealership as one would expect, it is actually hidden at the heart of OG Island, at the outskirts of Gappa Village, right at the backyard of some houses, and it will cost you 140,000 coins. To continue with the cargo theme, this is Bora. This adorable K-truck may not seem like much, but for the price of only 10,000, it is a nice vehicle to get into small deliveries with, not to mention that it has lots of character. And it also lends itself well, even to some unintended activities. You can find Bora at the village of Oedo, just next to the convenience store. Let's continue with Daffy. Some people love it, some people hate it, but one thing can be said for sure, it is definitely a true classic. Being super lightweight and costing only 8,000 coins, this is definitely a vehicle worth having some fun with. Daffy is quietly parked at the village of Ewol in an unexpected neighborhood just off the main road. From one classic to another, here is Townie. This timeless vehicle needs no introduction, and with 7 seats available for passengers, it might become your first step towards a successful bus driving career. With great visibility and tight turning radius, it is great for working on the narrow city streets. Just like Daffy, Townie is also located at the AWOL village, next to a coffee shop on the main street, and the price tag is 40,000 coins. Next on our list are Fortem and Magis. These 2 legendary vehicles are a must-have in every collection. To talk about each of these cars would take hours. Each one has their own unique features and character. But in Motortown, they are united by their location. Both vehicles can be found at Jeju Harbor, among the cars displayed next to the tuning shop. And before you ask, no, unfortunately these vehicles are not coming into the game. It's finally time to look at Fox. This military icon might not possess a large cargo space or a high comfort rating, but instead it is a lightweight and extremely capable vehicle for racing or exploration. It comes with some unique accessories and a price tag of only 20,000 coins. Unsurprisingly, it is located at a military base south of Jeju City, but it is pretty well hidden out of sight at one of the hangars at the airstrip. This timeless classic is Koma. Being one of the smallest and lightest vehicles in the game, this tiny car is capable of becoming an absolute missile. After all, that's exactly why this is one of the most popular vehicles to attempt top speed records with. On top of that, Koma has plenty of parts to customize its look, so there's no going wrong with this one. It is located at a sashimi restaurant at the Seongsan village and could be bought for only 8,000 coins. Voltex is the last off-road vehicle on the list. While the capacity of its cargo bed is on a smaller side, this beautiful pickup truck could be well utilized for some hard work like towing and off-road exploration, as well as just becoming your daily driver. With a price tag of 40,000 coins, it can be found at a large parking lot in West Jeju City. Next on our list is Servos. Wide and extremely heavy, this absolute land yacht of a vehicle was not made for racing, but for cruising. The incredible comfort rating of 5 stars makes it one of the best cars in the game to do the taxi work with, bested only by Limo. So if you enjoy taking care of the comfort passengers, with a price tag of 30,000, this vehicle will be a worthwhile investment. Strangely enough, Servos is located at the Orange Farm southeast of Jeju Island and is parked right in front of the house. Finally, saving the best for last, let's take a look at Formula SCM. This dedicated race car has only one purpose: to compete at the racetrack. And while it may not be as fast as you'd expect, it is a very important vehicle to teach you about racing. You will also require Formula SCM in order to unlock several Steam achievements. However, Formula SCM is not available for sale just like this. First, it needs to be produced by Ansan Race Car Factory, located near the Ansan Speedway. You will need to bring 2 small boxes, 6 box pallets type A, and 2 containers. And the vehicle production will begin. You can get boxes and pallets from any warehouse, and containers from the harbor or overseas imports company. When it is ready, the vehicle will appear in front of the factory and will have a price tag of 100,000 coins. I also want to include a 5-ton tanker trailer as an honorable mention on our list. While it is not exactly a hidden vehicle and cannot be bought or customized, it is an extremely useful tool that you can easily miss if you don't know where to look. You can summon it at any trailer spawn point and use it completely for free. That should cover all of the hidden vehicles in Motortown, at least at a moment of making this video. And for those of you who made it all the way here, as promised, I will talk a little about asset vehicles and their possible future in the game. Many of you might have noticed that some vehicles on the list look very similar to some other ones, and wondered, why have 2 vehicles that are so alike? This is because Motortown is trying to move itself away from the asset vehicles, and gradually each of them is being replaced by a vehicle of similar type, but made exclusively for the game. If you compare them, you can instantly see how a custom-made vehicle differs from the asset one. Among many differences, the scale in relation to the character is more accurate, interiors have a much higher level of detail, and custom vehicles have much more options in a way of customization. They also usually bear the badge of a modeler who created the vehicle. Many asset vehicles that have been replaced are not removed from the game, but instead just moved into some less obvious spot. It is unknown what future awaits them. They might eventually be removed from the game completely, or maybe they will become unavailable to anyone except for people who own them already. One thing is certain, asset vehicles are on the way out, so it might be a good idea to get your hands on as many of them as you can, just in case you will be able to keep them. Game develops extremely fast, and every update might bring new places with new vehicles, or just shuffle around the existing ones. So information in this video might become outdated after some time, and in case something major happens, I will do my best to try and update the video. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and in case you have any questions, feel free to ask them in a comment section below. Good luck, and see you behind the wheel.